Shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. For giving me the opportunity to do this lesson. I do want to give double honor to the elders and Apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. And I do want to talk about the news that Trump brought out. And this news is very late. You know, you guys already know about it. But Trump has stated that, peace could come, because he bombed Iran and he believes that the bombing, the nuclear facility that Iran has that's underground is totally destroyed, And I'm pretty sure now you guys do already know that the Iran facility is not destroyed, is not even touched. The only thing that happened was the door got blocked, but everything else is still fine. They could still actually go inside underground and continue on their experiment to make a nuclear weapon. All right, and it's actually to the point where even Putin is backing them up, and Putin is saying that Russia is basically saying that, look, continue doing it, and we will support you in air superiority. So basically in air support, Israel is the one that has air support over Iran. And it's easy for America to go in and out to bomb them and leave, and then America to not be endangered of bombing them. All right, but Russia is saying that, look, we could help you because since they're bullying you, we could protect you through air superiority. And that is fulfilling prophecy of Ezekiel 38, start at verse 4, how YAHAWASHI is going to put a hook upon Russia and basically eventually bring them back to their old ways, to the Soviet ways of war, and where they will protect the Middle East. And slowly but surely, that's what's happening right now, where Russia is protecting the Middle East. He's protecting Persia, or known as Iran in this day and age. And it's going to get worse and worse day by day. But the scripture I want to grab is 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them. All right, why? Why am I bringing this out is because of the news that Trump has said, I believe yesterday. He said that everything's okay. We made peace, and we made a peace deal where there's a ceasefire, and very soon there's going to be peace, But in reality, this peace is not going to last that long. And you know how many times Trump had said there's going to be peace, and everybody thinks everything's okay, and then, stuff gets worse over time. That's basically what's happening right now. So that's why I bring out the scripture showing you that, look, it doesn't matter what they say, peace and peace and peace. The war is still in this man's heart, and they're still going to go to war. So it says this: when they shall say peace and safety, and that's what's happening right now, or then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail of a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Alright, so sudden destruction is going to come upon this place. Sudden destruction is about to come out of nowhere. Where basically, war is going to happen again. War is going to get back up again. Where America's going to get their troops and other nations going to get their troops ready for a war against one another. And that's what's going to happen next. Alright. And I did want to make a lesson on it as soon as it came out. But I did want to let it flourish. I wanted it to, let it milk in through the day, because I want to see people's reaction, how people react to this thing. And it's kind of obvious how everybody's reacting to it. Everybody's acting calm. Everybody's acting collected. Everybody think that everything's okay. All right, to the point where the spirit of America is like, oh, everything's okay. Even I watched a YouTube short. This man, this kid, he would usually make a video about what's going on around the world and how he said that we're basically in World War III. And then he made another video as soon as, Trump said we had a ceasefire. He made another video saying that, oh, World War III had ended. No, it has not. This is just psychological warfare. It's just Trump just saying it just so Iran could be fooled by it, so everybody could be, off guard, so when Trump does attack, they will be off guard by that attack. That's all what's happening, and that's what's about to come very soon. Just watch. When they say peace and safety and everybody's okay, everybody's not listening, then they're gonna do something bull. That's gonna lead up to World War III again. It's gonna be giving more excuse why they should go to World War III. All right. So let's read this scripture again. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So basically, when a woman has a child, when a woman is about to give birth, the pain comes in. All right, just like how she can't escape those pains. It's the same cause of how America can't escape the prophecy. They can't escape the World War III. They're going to World War III no matter what, and that's what's basically happening. All right, I want to get another scripture. Let's grab the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. All right, and it says this: the word of his mouth was smoother than butter. And that's what's happening right now, where basically Trump's mouth and his words are smooth, and it seems delightful, to the point where you think that everything else is going to be okay. But war was in his heart. But in reality, he's planning for war. They're planning for war right now. They still haven't pulled back their bombers from the other nations. They still haven't pulled back their warships, their airplanes, their military men. They still haven't done that. They still have them down there ready to go. Even with the fact of Israel still having ideas of planning to attack Iran. Matter of fact, Israel just said that if you go back to the bomb sites, that so-called has been destroyed, and continue on your experiment for the nuclear weapons, we're basically gonna do another attack. Showing you that this war has not ended. It was just a lie. That peace treaty and that's all just lies and cover up for them to basically just to get the enemy caught off guard when they do attack. That's all they're doing. It's a psychological warfare. Some people call it playing chess, or playing checkers, or playing fifth dimensional warfare. It's basically psychological warfare. That's basically what Trump is doing, a psychological warfare. Because America's own open book. He used Twitter as a way to make the other nations see what Trump is thinking. But in reality, Trump is using Twitter to deceive everybody. This is saying, to deceive your enemy, you got to deceive your friends. That's basically what Trump is doing. Just to deceive Iran and Russia and other nations, Trump is trying to deceive his own nations to believe that this is what he's actually doing. In reality, he's not. Or he's not trying to make peace, but he's actually have war, and he's planning to go to war. His words were soft than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yet they drawn swords toward who? Toward the enemy, toward the other nations. That's his main goal, to go to World War III. And that's prophecy either way, where Scripture says in Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So it doesn't matter what you do, or you try to do this, try to do that. It's gonna come to pass where he's gonna go to war either way. Don't be deceived by that peace treaty that America brought out, because it's not really true. It's just not true. All right, and this happened multiple times. It's like an old trick in a book. For some people, for some reason, everybody keep on being deceived by it, and everybody keep on getting tricked by it. All right, very soon you're gonna realize that, you should have never get gotten tricked by it in the first place. Let me get another precept real quick. I wanna get I'm going to my scriptures that I got lined up. Well, it's not even downloaded properly on my phone yet, so bear with me real quick, because I want to grab more precepts about Esau, Edom, trickery. But yeah, that's what he is. He's basically, skip for that. Esau, Edom is basically a liar. You should never trust Esau, Edom. Don't ever trust what he says. All right, and you, Jake, are fond of that. You guys get tricked by that every single day. And the reason why you Jakes get tricked by that is because you guys never learned your lesson. You guys never considered or wondered to think that we should never trust Esau, Edom. Because he's a deceiver. He always wants to judge you. Oh, actually, I just remembered a precept. Call YAHAWASHI, Ecclesiastes chapter 12. I know it's somewhere here. It says, "Do not trust your enemy." Yep, right here, right here, right here. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10, it says this: Never trust thine enemy, for it like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And that's basically what's my call Esau Edom. Alright? Why? Because Esau Edom never wants to do good. He always wants to do bad. That's how he lives. That's how he basically gets he gets off by that. He gets off by the fact that he goes to war. Or he fantasized by fighting every single day, going outside, killing people, and coming back home saying, "Yeah, everybody could love me now." That's Esau Edom. That's his mentality. Jake mentality is not like that. Jake mentality is more like trying to go home, go outside, be with his woman, go home, be with his family, stay chill, go outside, see new things, be peaceful. That's Jake. But Esau, nah, we gotta have war. We gotta have that mentality. Why do you think America video games are all about war crimes and video and shooting people? It's always about fighting and going to war and destruction. Star Wars or Halo. Why do you think it's like that? Because that's Esau Edom wet dream. That's what he does. And well, can you trust that? No, because he loves that 24/7. He loves war. That's what his mentality is. Love war. For crying out loud, Yahweh Shemashai gave him a blessing of the sword just because of that. Because Yahweh Shemashai know Esau Edom mentality is about fighting. So giving him the blessing of sword was gonna please him. Alright? So it says this, Ecclesiasticus 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, or for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So as you know how iron rusts over time, that's how Esau Edom is. He looks nice at first value, but over time he rusts over away that straight that iron way rods away to see the rustiness, the corruptness of him. Alright, 11 verse 11. Though he humble himself and he go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And that's what's happening right now. Esau Edom's humbling himself. He crouching down. He's saying, we have ceasefire, peace with you. He said this. Yet he take good heed. Yet take good heed. Slakia. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Or because as soon as you look at him, you just continue watching him, you end up realizing that this man is not doing it. He's not humbling himself down. He's doing it just so he could, F you over. He only humbled himself down just so he could throw you off. He will literally say smooth words to you and kill you when you turn around. That's Esau Edom. Alright, let's continue on. Let's go to verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seeks to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Because if you let that man, if you let his words be with you, you think that he's good, he's going to overthrow you. Alright, don't let him trick you or believing that he's with you. And that's for go to all Jake. Because, Israel, so-called Negroes, Latino, and American, they you're simple. You guys simple. You guys simple-minded. You all believe what Esau Edom say 24/7. All right, and you're wondering why you're in a particular case because you believe in this man. You believe in his philosophy. His philosophy is not good at all. Whatsoever, his philosophy is not good. His philosophy is like a imaginary word where you have to suffer 24/7 and get revenge so you can feel better about yourself. Get lust, get pleasure, eat all you want, it's like it just leads to destruction. His philosophy is not good, and you guys ate it up. All right, let's be honest with you. You 2/3 Jakes ate that up. That's why y'all all about to be put to death. And y'all believe this man? We said peace. He's not good. There's no peace, man. There's no peace. All right, and very soon everybody's gonna realize that because we're gonna look, man. They're going to do an attack. They're going to attack Iran again. Iran just said they're going to continue doing it. You think Israel's going to hold back? Israel's going to be the reason why America's going to go to war. And guess what? Trump is going to be all 100% in it. He's going to go straight into it. And then what is going to happen? World War III is going to commence. All right. And all you jakes that believed in Esau Edom, that believed in Trump words of him saying peace and safety, you're finna realize that you done fucked up. You're gonna realize that you done messed up. You should have never listened to that guy. Because that guy was not in our in your favor, you know? He was not in your favor. Let me get a I really was trying to get the scripture now, so little I could sign in again. Add account. Oh, that's gonna take a minute. Oh, Slovakia. Okay, that's not it. Bear with me real quick. I'm still trying to log into the email. Damn, I forgot my password multiple times. Okay. Yep, that's me. All right. All right. I upgraded it. Thank you. The water to y'all about YAHAWASHI. All right. Let me see if I got the some precepts here, because all my precepts is on this account and I saved it on Google Docs. Because I really want to bring out more precept about this topic, because everybody's, you know, believing in Trump. They're you know, they think that everything's okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, wow. There's actually a precept right down there in verse 16. All right, so it says this, Ecclesiastes 12, verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into the pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. That's beautiful scripture to basically explain what's happening right now. He will weep with his eyes, thinking that, you know, you can be thinking that he's merciful and he cares for you, when in reality he's just there just to get your guard down so he could F you up. And that's basically what's happening with this peace treaty, this peace deal that he said out loud. It's just for them to see if Iran is gonna basically hold down their guard, because they're gonna find a way to to have an opportunity to destroy them. That's basically what the peace treaty is about. Another scripture real quick. Slakia, if you heard me cut off, but basically what I'm trying to say is yeah, I had to deal with something. But let's get another precept real quick, and I'll end it off with this one. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, verse 23. It says this: Can Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. All right, and can wicked like Esau Edom, can he change his ways? That's basically what the scripture is saying. Can he change his ways? No, he can't change his ways. He's gonna be the demon that he is, and he's gonna deceive them. That's how you know that this peace treaty is a lie, is a fluke. And Esau Edom is gonna go back to his characteristic ways of just being a demon in the streets, being a menace to society, and just start bombing and killing people just because that's his fantasy. That's what he's gonna do. All right. So don't be deceived by this peace treaty, and be aware of what's gonna happen next. Because Esau Edom has something in plan for, you know, for Iran. He's gonna do something that's gonna be causing War 3 to start, and it's gonna happen very soon. Iran said that it was gonna take them months, but I think that it's gonna come short because of America gonna be or retaliating this situation. So, Thwada, Lowell, you guys was edified by this lesson, and Lowell, you understand that you should not trust Esau, Edom. I do want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, for giving me the opportunity to do this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elders and apostle GREATMILLSTONE for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.